Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour everyone. We'll wait few more minutes for others to tune in with us. Oh, I have a comment saying Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Merci. Et vous? Bonjour Suzanne. Okay, let's not wait for the latecomers. We will start. Hello everyone, welcome to La Forêt Education. Bienvenue chez La Forêt Education, and today we are learning pronominal verbs. Okay, something that students make a lot of mistakes in, pronominal verbs. So let's start. There are two types. So let's start with reflexive verbs first. What are reflexive verbs? Reflexive verb means when the action happens on the subject itself. Okay, let's understand more in detail. Let's take up one example. Ça réveille. Also, just to remind everyone that we have already learned re, er, ir ending verbs, regular and irregular. So if you haven't watched those videos yet, you're free to do so. Definitely watch them. Okay, se réveille, which means to wake up. To wake up. Now, how do we conjugate pronominal verbs? Je me réveille. Je me réveille, tu te réveilles, il, elle se réveille. Now, it means I wake up, you wake up, he, she wake up. But in other language, in easy words, what we are technically saying is I wake myself up. So this ma, te, se stands for myself, yourself, himself, or herself. So I wake myself up, you wake yourself up, he, she wakes himself, herself up. Je me réveille, Tu te réveilles, elle se réveille. We have loads more students joining in. Bonjour, Hemant, Taruna, Shreya, Kavita, Joshua. Hello, everyone. Welcome to La for Education. For the ones who joined in a little late, we are doing pronominal verbs today. We started with reflexive verbs. Nous nous réveillons. Vous vous réveillez. Elle se réveille. Comprends, everyone. This is the verb se réveille, to wake up. As you know the drill, we always try to make sentences. Let's make sentences with je me réveille. Everyone, try making a sentence with je me réveille. Your answers in the chat. Try forming sentences. We are not here just to learn verbs. No, we are here to form sentences, understand the usage better. No, it's not same as se lever. So these are the two most confused verbs among each other. Très bien, Susan. Très bien, Reshma. Okay, Joshua, the next verb that we do is se lever. Se lève. Très bien, Taruna. Se lève. Anyone who knows the difference between these two verbs? Se lever is to get up. For example, I get up at daily. I get up at what, 5 a.m. But I wake up at 5 a.m. But I get up at maybe 5:30. Understood the difference, everyone? The verb se réveille is made up for the lazy ones who wake up but do not get up immediately. You know? So, se réveille. And then we have se lève, is to get up. The ones who get out of the bed immediately, it's for them. Se lève, to get up. Let's conjugate this. Je me lève, tu te lèves, elle se lève, nous levons, vous, vous levez, il, elle plural, il, elle se lève. Je me lève, tu te lèves, il, elle se lève, nous nous levons, vous vous levez, il, elle se lève. Try making a sentence with the to form of the verb. Srebia, Shailiraj, Taruna, Joshua, tu te lèves. Also, everyone, these verbs are very helpful when you talk about your daily routine. Bonjour, Nita. Joshua, very nice sentence. It's a good sentence. Je vais être tard. No. Je serai tard. Je me réveille. Je me se réveille, non. Je me réveille. Srebia, Shailraj, Susan, Reshma. When you conjugate pronominal verb, you're saying I get up. In English, it won't make a lot of sense. Like I get myself up, but so you use either me or se, me or sir, depends on the conjugation that you're using. Not both at the same time. Never. Okay, good sentences, everyone. Let's move ahead. As I mentioned earlier, these verbs are very useful when you talk about your daily routine. Try to speak about your daily routine. Make sentences using these verbs. Se coucher. Se coucher. To go to bed. To go to bed. The conjugation. Je me couche. Tu te couches. Il, elle se couche. Nous nous couchons. Vous vous couchez. Il, elle se couche. Je me couche, tu te couches, il, elle se couche, nous nous couchons, vous vous couchez, il, elle se couche. To go to bed. Try forming the sentence with the L form. Elle se couche. If you can, try negation this time. Negative sentence. Try negative sentence. Très bien, Joshua. It's like a sentence on me. Elle, elle ne se couche jamais avant minuit. No one said you have to make just one sentence. Till the time you're waiting for other students to form sentences, if you can form multiple. Nita, good sentence, but try to rephrase it. Très bien, Arvind. Bonjour. Susan, good sentence, replace A. Elle se ne couche pas. A no. Check it again. Elle ne couche pas. Très bien. Everyone, good sentences. Few article mistakes here and there. We'll do that as well. We'll come once we are done with all the verbs and the conjugations. We might do articles and whatever else you need practice with. S'habiller. S'habiller. To get dressed. To get dressed. savas. Drishti, good sentence. Très bien, bonjour. S'habiller. S'habiller, to get dressed. Je m'habille, tu t'habilles, il, elle s'habille, nous nous habillons, vous vous habillez, il, elle s'habille. The verb s'habiller, to get dressed. Let's form a sentence using nous form of the verb. Nous habillons. Nous habillons. Come on, everyone, show up your vocab game. Try making different sentences, not the basic construction. As I mentioned earlier, these are reflexive verbs, which means that the action is happening on the subject itself. Très bien, Joshua. Nous nous habillons comme des Français. Très bien, Arvin, Susan. Good sentences. Okay, next verb, sentir. Se sentir. Sentir, to feel. Okay, sentences coming in. Please continue with the sentence till the time I write sentir. Ok, se sentir, to feel. Je me sens, tu te sens, il, elle se sent, nous nous sentons, vous vous sentez, il, elle se sentent. The verb sentir, which means se sentir, which means to feel. Form a sentence using wu form of the verb. Strebia, Arvind, Reshma, Joshua, Shailiraj. C'est bon phrase. Okay, let's move on to our next verb. There are loads and loads of pronominal verbs. I've picked the most common ones to give you variety, to see how to conjugate IR, ER, and now we are doing RE. S'attendre, which means to expect. To expect. Je m'attends. Tu te attends. Je m'attends, tu t'attends, il, elle s'attend, nous attendons, vous attendez, il, elle s'attendent. The verb s'attendre. Try making a phrase with je m'attends. Je m'attends. Très bien. Joshua, Shailiraj, Japleen and Drishti. Good sentences. Okay. Okay, we'll wait for others to send their sentences in for a moment. Okay, as I mentioned in the starting, there are two types basically. One are reflexive verbs that we've been studying up till now, which means that the action is happening on the subject itself. And there's a second category, which are reciprocal verbs. That means that the action, how do I say, perform. So the action is performed by subjects on each other. What do I mean when I say this? Let's take an example. Reciprocal verbs. So action is performed by subjects on each other. Let's take an example. For example, the verb s'aimer. S'aimer, to love each other. To love each other. The action is performed on the subject, two subjects. Reciprocal verbs. How do you conjugate it? Je m'aime. Tu t'aimes. Je m'aime, tu t'aimes, il, elle s'aime, nous, nous aimons, vous, vous aimez, il, elle s'aime. As I mentioned earlier, reciprocal verbs describe an action that are performed by subjects on each other. Try making a sentence with nous form of the verb. Nous nous aimons. Nous nous aimons. So we learned two types of verbs today. One was reflexive and the other one that we learned is reciprocal. Trebia. We have sentences coming in already. Okay, moving towards last verb conjugation for the day. Se parler. To talk to each other. To talk to each other. Je me parle. Tu te parles. Elle se parle. Nous nous parlons. Vous vous parlez. Elle se parle. Se parle, to talk to each other. Très bien, Jaspeline, Susan. Se parle. Try forming a sentence with the verb, with the sujet, tu te parles. Your last sentence formation for the day, everyone. Tu te parles. Jaspeline, I love the little emojis that you you send in the chat. Otherwise, it's all like black and white, and then you have these cute little emojis there. This is good to look at. I would like to also say that there's this like top fan column here, and we have, who do we have in the top fans? We have Joshua, we have Susan, and we have Jaspeline. Good work, everyone. Good work with the sentence formation. I'm glad you're learning something new with these live sessions that we are conducting, and hope to see you all in the next one as well. We'll obviously inform you with the dates prior, and yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We'll wrap it up here. It was fun forming all these verbs with everyone. We learned two types, and if you haven't seen already the previous videos on different formation of different types of verbs, you must do it and let us know if you want to us a live session on something, some other topic as well. We can plan on conducting that too. So any recommendations, any suggestions, please reach out to us. You can leave it here, or you can just reach out.